Manny Pacquiao had an impressive boxing career, but he was eventually defeated. His first loss came at the hands of Timothy Bradley Jr. in June 2012. Bradley Jr. went into the fight as an underdog, with Pacquiao having a huge advantage in both the first round and throughout most of the fight. Nonetheless, Bradley Jr. managed to keep it relatively even and scored a split decision win, ending Pacquiao's 15-fight winning streak. This was the first time Pacquiao had been defeated in a boxing match. He had previously tied several times, but never lost. Bradley Jr. was only the second American fighter to successfully take down Pacquiao, cementing his place in history. He was only the fourth boxer to have achieved such a feat, after Marco Antonio Barrera, Erik Morales, and Juan Manuel Marquez. Bradley Jr.'s victory over Pacquiao led to great excitement around the world. Many expected Pacquiao to coast to a win, only for Bradley to make history by taking him down. This was the perfect example of an underdog taking a big risk and overturning the odds to achieve something special. Bradley Jr.'s performance in the fight was particularly impressive given that Pacquiao had beaten him easily in their previous encounter. After the fight, Pacquiao acknowledged the fact that Bradley Jr. had been the better fighter on the night. He was full of praise for the American boxer, saying that his performance had been outstanding. Although he was disappointed to have lost, Pacquiao was still proud of his performance and the effort he had put into his training. His loss was certainly a shock to the world and left many people eager to see if he could set the record straight in their rematch. Bradley Jr. went on to win the rematch and eventually had 3 successful fights against Pacquiao, only losing the final encounter in 2016. The first fight, however, will always have a special place in boxing history. Bradley Jr. never forgot his success against Pacquiao, as it was one of the most special moments of his career. He made sure to remember the moment, saying that it was one of the greatest achievements of his career and something he would never forget. This fight also helped pave the way for Bradley Jr. to become a major player in the boxing world. After his victory, he was more considered one of the best boxers in his weight class. He was seen as a legitimate contender to the throne, eventually becoming one of the top boxers in the world and challenging for world titles. Bradley Jr. had come a long way since his first loss to Pacquiao, emerging as one of the biggest names in the boxing world. Without his win against Pacquiao, he may never have achieved the same feats and large fanbase. As a result, many people remember Bradley Jr. as the man who first defeated Manny Pacquiao and cemented his place in history. The fight was a huge milestone in the careers of both fighters, and it is still looked back on fondly by boxing fans. It was the perfect example of boxing greatness and the beauty of the sport.